What is going on, guys? My name is Morgan from Porter's Army, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make the General Lee from the show Dukes of Hazzard in GTA 5 Online or GTA if you're offline. Now, this vehicle is truly one of my favorite vehicles I've made on GTA 5 just because I've always been a fan of Dukes of Hazzard, and it's kind of disappointing how you cannot get the Confederate flag on top of the vehicle. So if you're saying this looks nothing like the General Lee because of that reason, I'm sorry, you cannot have the Confederate flag. I know it's disappointing to us Southerners. I'm not actually a Southerner, but I do support the Confederate flag. But without further ado, let's get into this build of the one and only General Lee. Or if you guys want to know what the real car they use is, called the 69 Dodge Charger. Let's get into it. Okay, so the car you're going to want to start out with is the Emponte Dukes, which you can find on your phone if you go to the internet and you go to Southern San Andreas superautos.com, and if you scroll down, it should be in two-door vehicles. Since it is a two-door vehicle, here it is. It's $62,000, and it doesn't matter what car or what color you buy it in because we're going to be customizing it anyways. So once you get your vehicle, take it to the Los Santos Customs anywhere you want to take it. Doesn't matter what Los Santos Customs it is, and you're going to want to drive it in there. So another thing is that you can't get it to look exactly like the General Lee, because of course you can't get the Confederate flag, which I think, in my opinion, is retarded. I am not against the Confederate flag. I stand up for the Confederate flag. But let's get into the car build anyways. The engine and stuff, it all matters on performance. If you guys want performance, then upgrade the engine, the exhaust, and things like that. But you do not want a hood. I mean, if you want to customize it, it won't look like the General Lee at all. It's just going to look crappy. In my own opinion, those types of hoods are bad. But starting off with the horns, what you are going to want for the horn is the musical horn 1, which is the Dixie horn from the Dukes of Hazzard TV show. I like the TV show more than the newer movies because the newer movies are gay. I'm just going to say that. Next, we have the respray. Now, the respray is the sunrise orange, but if you don't agree with me and you don't think that the sunrise orange is the color that they would use, then maybe you'd want to use just regular orange, which I do not think looks like the General Lee at all. It's this orange, yeah. I don't think it looks like the General Lee. It has to be a little bit darker. For a secondary color, if you are going to be using a secondary color, you could just use the bright orange again. But personally, I use chrome because I think chrome looks the best. And the General Lee has all orange, basically, but the front end of it, where you see where the headlights would be, that's black, I think, in the movie. And also there's or not the movie, sorry, the TV show. And I think that there's a bar there, so then if they wreck, it's not as bad of damage. But nonetheless, you're going to want to have a roll cage. I prefer to have the roll cage, the second roll cage, because the second roll cage does not get rid of the second seat. The second seat is kind of good to have because the General Lee in the TV show has a second seat. The stunt roll cage is just basically one seat, and another person can still get in your car, but it's just, you can't get inside of it, or it looks dumb whenever they're inside of it because they're just leaning up against nothing. Now, personally, for the roof, you're going to want to get painted roof, and you're going to want to use the American flag. Now, you can use whatever you want. I know people use the British flag because it looks kind of like the Confederate battle flag. Here it is. I personally don't agree with it. Some people use, I think it's this one right here, the English flag, which I don't agree with also. I think that the American flag, I think we should use the American flag because then again, the Confederates or the Confederacy was in America. So, yeah. Now, you do not need a spoiler, but if you want to put one on, you can. I keep the stock suspension just because I think it looks better. I don't think having it slammed down looks good at all. But it's all depending on what your thing is. As you can see, I didn't have the race transmission on, but again, this goes with what I said about you having your like what kind of performance you want. Turbo really doesn't matter. I personally don't use turbo because the Generally did not have turbo, and I'm trying to make this car look exactly like the Generally. Wheelie bar, I did not use a wheelie bar, and the Generally again did not have a wheelie bar, so I'm not going to use the wheelie bar. I am poor right now because I spent so much money on vehicles in the past day. But you can put window tints, but I choose not to because the Generally did not have windows. Well, I'm sure it did. It's just they didn't use them really because they're in the South and they really didn't have to worry about that. And that is the Generally. Oh shoot, I forgot to show you guys the wheels. I almost forgot the wheels. And again, this is live commentary, so I am not trying to like edit it too much. I'm trying to think what it'd be. Muscle, maybe? Yeah, muscle. And this is the Mercenary wheels. In real life, I think they're called the Hurricane wheels, but I'm not sure. But the Mercenary wheels is the wheels that you're going to use. You can put them as chrome or you can put them as gray. Personally, I pick the gray because I think the gray looks the best. But it's like I said, it's all up to you. Chrome looks the same. I don't think it really looks any different. It does look kind of nice, but the wheels just look good. Let's just say that. But that is how you make the Generally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if it did help you, it would be amazing if you guys could give the video a thumbs up. And please subscribe if you guys want some more GTA 5 content. I will be having more videos coming out. Maybe making more cars look like more movie cars, or maybe just outfits, or just me playing around in GTA 5. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.